special guest with us. He is a really emerging entrepreneur. He is Mr. Kamran. Mr. Kamran, welcome to the show. We are on a mission of a personality type awareness society. We are telling the people that people are of different types. They are not difficult.
Out of the 16 types, 2 types are born entrepreneur, ENFP and ENTP. So these are media people. They are excellent communicators. They are known as pipe pipers. When they talk, people listen.
Just give a good message to the youth of any of the country that what they should do initially here.
Dubai is a paradise for businessmen. I really believe in this because the leadership very well know how to welcome people. You have to work hard if you want to achieve something. So it is indeed a heaven for businessmen, but not for comfort lovers.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to the new episode. I am Syed Hassan, CEO Grow with Syed Global Alliance, and we are happy. Another special guest with us. He is a really emerging entrepreneur, has been in the family business from early years when he was even in the college and the university, and he has a determined and consistent person and really an example for all of our seeing persons, the youth who is seeing that how he in this age has built an impact on the society of UAE. He is Mr. Kamran. Mr. Kamran, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Sezbai, for inviting me and giving me the opportunity. It's really an honor.
Thank you very much. Me and Kamran has been on a platform of BNI for a long time, and I am the customer of Mr. Kamran on my other business on the properties maintenance. And as we have agreed with you, Mr. Kamran, first of all, we are on a mission of a personality type awareness society. We are telling the people that people are of different types. They are not difficult. They are different. So in this case, as we promised with you, first of all, I will request to our honored Dr. Kamran Hassan, the personality type expert, the human development scientist. He will come. He will take to you your assessment journey, and then after we will start our other things.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Kamar, and as Syed Saab introduced, that we are today going to assess Mr. Kamran Saab is with us, and as you know, I am here in Dubai with the Grow with Syed Global Alliance, and we are assessing people and type, treasure and talent series of podcasts we are doing. So, Sir Kamran sir, thank you very much for being here, and I will just ask a few questions and try to assess you so that during the further discussion you can further explore your personality. The framework is that there are 16 types of people in the world. Our personality consists of 2 parts, nature and nurture, and type it's part of the nature part of our, I mean, we can call it in Urdu that type is fitrat. Fitrat ko samajhne ka, this is the easiest way at the moment. So when we understand our fitrat, our type, we can know a lot about ourselves. We can find out we can identify our talents, blind areas which are very important, and especially the middle age. We need to understand that how we are affecting people. So, I mean, let's start the assessment process. This will take a couple of minutes. The first area where we need to identify your preference is extroversion and introversion. You are more of an outspoken person, or you prefer to live alone?
No, I do like to meet people and talk to people.
Which is more energizing for you, meeting new people or being alone? And
no, most of the time meeting people. Yeah.
You
certain times
if you are kept, if you are forced due to some issue, if you have to live alone, then is it stressing for you? You will not be comfortable in that. So this shows, I mean, our preferences are our zone of energy. So if you are more comfortable in extroversion, this shows that in this dichotomy, in this dimension, your preference is extroversion. So we get the 25% of the assessment done. The second dichotomy is sensing and intuition. These are the 2 learning styles. Sensing is a data-based learning. Information we gain through 5 senses, and the intuition is the 6th sense. What you think you enjoy learning, or you trust learning based on experience or your intuition?
I do have a lot of influence of my intuition. Definitely.
Good.
I'll share a small story. What my father thinks about me. We are two brothers. So my elder brother is a very well-learned person, and I believe that he actually runs the whole business, and I'm just a. So what my father says about us is that if both of us will buy a mobile or a cellular phone, my elder brother will actually open the box, take out the catalog, read the whole function, the operation system, and then he'll carry the mobile and turn it on. I am the person who will turn on the mobile, start using it. If I get into a trouble, then I'll ask, where is the catalog? So I'm that.
Very well, very well. I mean, he must be S and you are N. So it means that you are a big picture person. And detail must be your a bit of stress domain.
Exactly.
You generally don't like. Okay, then second domain is also clear that you are an N type. The third domain is how we make decisions. How we organize the information gained through sensing and intuition. So there are two ways through which we can make our decisions. One is T and one is F. T is basically logical system of decision making. Coming to conclusion using logic, cause and effect system. And the other one is feeling, based on subjective criteria and emotions. So what do you think? You take most of your decision, or you enjoy taking decision based on logic or subjective emotions?
No, subjective emotions mostly. Recently, I've seen within myself, I do go a little bit towards logic, but then again, the decision is...
By type, you are a F person. So 75% of the assessment is done, and the last part is J and P. J and P are the lifestyle, and half of the world is J and half of the world is P. J people are natural project managers, and P people are natural problem solvers. So J people are designed to organize the world. They have the natural instinct to organize their external environment. They are naturally goal setter, planner, and do everything in a planned manner. Whereas the P type are designed to solve problems, so naturally they tend to understand things, they are flexible, and they prefer to live in a go with the flow environment. What do you think? You are a J?
I would call myself a P type, or
Flexible.
in our terms we call it a jugari guy, so find a way how to get out.
I mean, if you are forced to live in a very scheduled way, then you feel.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable.
Then
So at this moment, at this age, I've learned that discipline should be the key. But then that was never
your learned behavior. So by type, you are an ENFP person. ENFP. Oh, many ENFP today. We both are also ENFP. ENFP are the born entrepreneur type, and this is basically out of the 16 types, 2 types are born entrepreneur: ENFP and ENTP. They are very famous in entrepreneurship. So your type is ENFP, and ENFP are natural discoverer, explorer, and they love problem solving, especially related with human development. Their blind areas include focus, follow through, and prioritization. And these 3 are so crucial for any business that if any ENFP can really develop these 3 skills: to focus, to follow through, and to prioritize, they can create miracles. So my advice to you that focus on these 3 things, that will change your business results, bottom line, and top.
Diagnosed very well. Yeah, these are some.
It's nothing my magic. It's all type. That this discipline is miraculous, and we are just working for a mission that to create a world where people should understand each other. Sir, thank you very much. Now Sayyid Saab will take on, and we'll move on with you. And
it was a pleasure, and I feel honored, and I'll take it as a compliment that I'm an ENFP.
You are a ENFP. Famous ENFP include Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan of Pakistan, Jack Ma is again ENFP, and many media people are ENFP, many anchor persons, many Indian film heroes are Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh, Salman. These are ENFPs. So these are media people. They are excellent communicators. They are known as Pied Pipers. When they talk, people listen, follow. I mean, they are so influential, and they are communication. Sirji, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we are now having conclusion that Mr. Kamran has a type ENFP after the assessment of Dr. Kamran. Mr. Kamran, how you are feeling after knowing that you are also like me?
Oh, it's an honor, and I had to take it as a compliment after even knowing that Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan Saab and Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan were all ENFP. So it's truly a compliment.
Okay.
But then yes, the areas which Dr. Saab has told me, we need to think about it, and we should work on those areas so that I can improve better.
That's good. As a ENFP, as a born entrepreneur, and your history, as we discussed, is also just from the start of the childhood, you has been in the business. Just want to ask from you, how can you introduce yourself in just 2 lines that some person can introduce? Yes, this is Kamran. How would you like to narrate yourself?
From the business?
Yes, from the business, from your personality angle, business angle, whatever the 2 key lines, if somebody want to, like in our language, say कि किसी को बोलना है तो ये निशानी देना है, वो पहचान लेगा. How is he?
That would be difficult because we are into multiple businesses. But yes, I call myself as a hardware guy. So we are people who solve problems of craftsmen. When I say craftsman, from architect up to a mason, people who work for your property or your commercial building construction. So we do give them solutions as far as power tools and hand tools and wall coatings are concerned. So again, yeah, I can call myself as a hardware guy.
Okay, great. A hardware and a hard worker guy, right? Okay, so I just tell you the audience that he is belonging from the back family of a Chinyot, and the Chinyot peoples are very famous that they are the really born entrepreneurs. And here is a book I have to gift him at the last of this all. This is written by a very special person from Dr. Amjad Sadkis, who is the chairman of the Ahuvat. He has written many stories of the entrepreneurs from the Chinyot. And just tell about your struggling phase and your challenges, how you overcome this.
Back in 70s, my family moved to UAE, and we had a very good initial lifestyle, as everyone enjoyed. Being part of that struggling era of UAE itself. But yes, it was good times. But then we started business in 1990, this hardware and building material business. And those were really struggling days because the moment we started, in a few months, the Gulf War starts and Iraq invaded Kuwait. So this was a war zone, and then a lot of things were happening in the market. Development was suddenly stopped, and people were leaving the country like anything. So in those days it was struggling, and I was doing my BBA at that time. My elder brother was back in Pakistan doing his BCom, and we were all struggling. Hard times, difficult to find customers, space in the market because big players were already there. But this war actually helped us, and I always say that when you see all doors closed, don't get depressed because definitely there's a window open. And at that time, Jabal Ali free zone industrial area was getting developed, and factories and industries were coming in. And at that, those people were finding it hard to be catered for tools, hand tools, and all the engineering requirements. So there we were to serve them, and that gave us the push to develop. And I call Jabal Ali a booster for our business at that time. And then there was no turning back. And then in late 90s, the construction boom started, and then everything is in front of you.
Okay, great. So you basically from Lahore, Pakistan. Yes, and what will the message for the youth? That not only for Pakistani youth, many of the peoples from the entire world come to the Dubai. They think Dubai is a piece of heaven. Everybody comes in such a way, but when they come and they see the realities, they feel very difficult. Just give a good message to the youth of any of the country that what they should do initially here.
First thing first is Dubai is a paradise for businessmen, and I really believe in this because the leadership, they very well know how to welcome people. All we need to understand is, first of all, there is no easy or a comfortable ride to success. You have to go through a hardship. You have to be disciplined. You have to be hardworking. So there is no space of working hours or friendly environment, or those comfort things should be far away. You have to work hard if you want to achieve something. Same is for Dubai. It is indeed a very good place where anybody can have a good startup, or running business can grow further, because the first thing Dubai offers you is exposure to 200 plus countries, because 200 plus nationalities live here. So it's very easy to approach those countries, and your products or services can be there. Secondly, the world comes to Dubai. So again, you have multiple layers of customers you can develop. So it is indeed a heaven for businessmen, but not for comfort lovers, I would not say. And that is nowhere in the world. So the message to youth is, get up. You should be hardworking. Yes, I do understand that in our times and in this generation's time, the hard work definition is different. We used to do physical hard work, go visit customers door to door, even at that time when I joined my father's business, so the fax machine was a new thing at that time. So we used to actually go physically to a customer, knock their doors, try to take an appointment, and then they used to give us an appointment weeks later, then visit again. So for a single meeting, there were 3-4 visits involved. Whereas now it's all emails, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, so a lot of ways. But then the youth have to work on those platforms very well. So point is, hard work is the key.
Great. And Mr. Kamran, who you think is your role model in your success story?
Undoubtedly my father. I have seen him grow, come down, and then regrow, and then come down. And at all times, what I admire is his positive attitude. I have never seen him depressed. I have never seen him worried about losing things. He's such a blessed person that in any situation, he'll give you a hope. He'll give you the light that will get through. So that was always very inspiring, and I call it a power pill. So whenever I feel depressed or something, I talk to him.
Great. So, Mr. Kamran, where are you seeing your business, your personality just after 5 years, 10 years? What is your mind? How you can define it? What's your vision?
Sitting beside Elon Musk. No, that's a wish. But yes, truly, being in this place of the globe, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, we do have that opportunity, and we have seen people grown like anything. Going with the current tools which are available and which must be adopted in our businesses. So I see myself being not a good number of hardware stores in Dubai. I have never dreamed of having 10 or 12 or 20 hardware stores. I might have a few hardware stores, but my vision has always been to be the most trusted name in the region. So people should trust while dealing with us. And that is the reason I always tell my sales team that when a customer comes to you, you should not be a salesperson, you should be a sales consultant. For example, if someone is asking for a drill machine, so your question should be, sir, for what purpose do you need? So if a person says, I'm a contractor and I'll be using it 24/7, so you recommend him accordingly a heavy machine. But if it's a person who is a DIY lover, who does fix a frame or a curtain at his home, so you suggest him, say, don't go for a bigger machine, go for a smaller machine. So it's not that the number of sales you have done, it's the hearts you have won, because that customer will automatically become your salesperson. So it's the trust we need to work on. Business or turnover or money is a byproduct. It will automatically come.
Okay, great. One very beautiful thing I would like to tell you, about Mr. Kamran Dhahi. His shop location is the best ever location in Dubai. Means the heart of the Dubai is Al Quoz industrial area, and then rail under you can say the Tifa bin Hamdan bridge. Yes, you have just a turn and his shop is on the right way. It's very difficult to get good shops on such a good locations, because many of the clients, they just leave the order because the location is very complicated. Am I right? How you find this shop?
Once a very good friend and a realtor told me that for property, when you're selecting a property, there are only 3 rules.
Okay.
Location, location, location. So, so that's the. So I'm really blessed. I call myself that we found this place, and it turned out to be lucky. So we are on the road, convenient for customers, and in Dubai, parking is always a challenge. So we have ample parking for our customers there, loading bay areas. Yes, alhamdulillah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamran, for the time. And as I promised with you that I will give you a special gift, that great book is regarding your history, and this is a gift from my side.
Very much. Thank you.
Yes, you would like to
Thanks a lot.
listen to this. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
See you guys in the next episode with any other great entrepreneur, and just follow us on our pages, and you will be looking many inspirational stories in Grow with Sigurd Global Alliance. As we are a global alliance, you will be getting the globally peoples very soon on our platforms. Thank you.